Welcome back. We are super excited for everything going on today. We have recaps from evaluations last week, and our very own lead director, James Neal, will be joining us in the studio here on Upward Center. Evaluations were awesome. We saw so much talent out there on the courts, and we are up for an awesome season. I'd like to throw a special thank you out there for all of our staff who volunteered their time making all of this possible. And as I promised, we have our very own correspondent out there on the court capturing all of the excitement. To you, Sarah.
Thanks, Dylan. We're here at Upward Evaluations, scouting out the talent for the year. We're here with Coach Coleman, who's been a coach for 8 years. So, Coach Coleman, what are some of the things you look for during evaluations?
Basically, I look for the kids just giving 100% effort and that they're having fun, that they can just take what they learn here and take it to the next level when they move up in basketball skills and the games and the teams.
And what impact do evaluations have on the season?
The evaluations just give us a starting point of where the kids are and how they can develop, and the best thing about it is you can see where they start and see the growth that they have.
And what are some things the children could be working on between now and the first practice?
The best thing that they could be working on is just their dribbling skills. You can do that inside, outside, rain, snow, whatever. That way when they come in here, they can at least dribble the ball. The shooting will come, the defense and the offense will come, but the dribbling, I think, is the most important thing.
All right, you heard it here first. Start practicing on your dribbles. You can do that inside or outside, no matter what the weather is. As you can see, there's a lot of excitement here for the season to start. Back to you, Dylan.
All right, thank you very much, Sarah. And as I said earlier, we have a special guest with us here today, our very own lead director, James Neal. He is here to give us just a couple of overviews about what's coming up this next year and how evaluations went. So thank you so much for being here and joining us.
My privilege.
So first things first, let's talk about evaluations. How would you say that evaluations went? How would you say the turnout went compared to last year?
Evals went great this year. Monday night and Tuesday night went really smooth. Tuesday night was wall-to-wall people. The entire 2 hours, people coming in, and we did the best we could to get them through in a timely fashion, but everything went really well. We're excited about it. This year's league is 25 to 30 players higher than it ever has been, wow. And so we're excited about the growth and looking forward to the season beginning in January.
Okay, so evaluations just happened. What would you say the next steps are going to be? As the kids have done evaluations and we're taking and putting them on the teams, what would you say the next steps for them are?
Here's the process. Evaluations ended Saturday. This week our goal is to have all the teams drafted, get the rosters to the coaches, and so the next step for families is hearing from the coach. And if you don't hear from a coach, then you're more than welcome to send me an email, give us a phone call at the office, and we'll try to answer any of the questions that you might have.
So that is the teams and everything, but what would you say for calendar events like practices and stuff like that?
Right after the first of the year, January 2nd, we have a cheer clinic, and that is just a time of being able to learn some additional cheer drills and some of the additional skill sets that they might need for the season. Also at that time, they'll meet their coaches, they'll meet their squads, they'll receive their uniforms. So January 2nd is a big day for cheerleading, and hopefully they're excited about that. Just a couple days later, the week of January 4th, is the beginning of practices on Monday and Thursday of that week, and then kindergarten will have their first practices that Saturday.
What are some exciting things in the calendar that we have coming up, like maybe down the road or something you're going to do throughout the year?
We're going to try something new.
Okay.
Every player in their box will receive a car magnet. What I've heard is these car magnets end up at local drive-through car washes. We're trying to avoid that. Okay. We're going to ask our players, put these magnets on the back of their cars, and we're going to do a contest throughout the season. If I see a car in a parking lot that has one of those magnets on it, there's a good chance they might walk out of that parking lot with a gift card. And so we're going to encourage every player, get that magnet on the back of their car and enter into the contest, and maybe you'll walk away with a gift card that day.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, cool. Thank you very much for being with us today. It was a pleasure. And thank you for giving us the update, and thank you very much.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much for joining us here on Upward Center. We were super excited to give you an overview of everything that happened this past week. Be sure to like our Facebook page so that way you can be updated on everything that's going on with our Upward League. Once again, this is Dylan Letchworth here on Upward Zone.